let's make some breakfast and chat about what survey platforms I recommend to my clients and why. When I recommend a survey platform, there are 3 key considerations that I think about. The first is price. So what kind of budget are people working with? Some people have no budget. They need a free option. That's okay. Some people have really big budgets. That's okay too. I make my own little coffee drink because I'm trying to give up Diet Coke. Wish me luck. The second thing I think about is survey logic. So that is when people are taking the survey, are they gonna need to be able to see different questions, go down different paths, see different response choices, depending on who they are or what they've previously answered on the survey. Some platforms do that better than other platforms. For instance, if you've ever been on Google Forms, it's pretty limited in the extent to which it allows you to like jump around based on your responses. So if you're designing a survey and you're going to send it out to, let's say, everyone at a school, and you want principals to see certain questions and teachers to see a different set of questions and counselors to see a different set of questions, Google Forms is not a good choice for you because it doesn't have the like skip, display, branching type logic that you can use to make that survey experience effective. You're gonna end up having to like create multiple surveys and send a separate one out to each group of people, or tell people like, skip this question if you're not a teacher. And I hate stuff like that. So like that would not be a good user experience. The last thing that you wanna think about is question types. I can't make my drink fit in 1 cup, so I have to split it into 2. So question types are things like, is it multiple choice? Is it drop down? Is it select all that apply? Is it a ranking? Things like that, because not all platforms are created equal. Not all platforms have all types of question types. And sometimes the surveys I'm working on have like kind of specialized question types that we want to use. What comes to mind for me this week is I'm designing a survey that's kind of like a rubric, and we need a question type called side by side. Now, a side-by-side question is one where you're asking about one thing, but you're able to select 2 responses. So it'd be something like, how was your workout? And you'd say like, how was your workout? And then in one column, you could select like if it was the right length. And then the next column, you could select if it was like the right intensity. Was it hard enough for you? That's a side-by-side question. I think they're super, super helpful. Depending on what you want to know, I really love the option of using them. So if you want to use a side-by-side question, that's actually going to push you to a very narrow choice in platforms because not that many platforms accommodate those. To recap, you need to think about price. How much money do you have to spend on this survey endeavor? You need to think about survey logic. Who needs to see which questions? And you need to think about question types. What types of questions are you going to want to answer? So just to give like 2 examples from the past week or so. One client, I recommended that they use Google Forms. Recommended it for them because they're a restaurant and they just wanted to get like quick, simple feedback, same from everyone, easy to analyze, easy to collect, no fancy logic, no fancy question types. Google Forms is a great option for a restaurant who wants to collect that type of feedback. 30 grams of protein, y'all. Pretty amazing. For the other client, I knew we needed a side-by-side option for them. Go-to for side-by-side questions is Qualtrics, but Qualtrics is hella expensive and they don't have a budget for that. So we're gonna try out Question Pro, which also boasts side-by-side questions. If you have questions about specific survey platforms, I'd love to chat about them. There is no one-size-fits-all answer until I build my own beautiful platform, which I'm working on right now, and then like maybe there will be. In case you're wondering about this drink, it's inspired by Mojo Coffee House in New Orleans. They make my favorite drink. It is called an espresso soda. This is nowhere near as good as theirs, but I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best, Mojo. I miss you.